We are welcoming and are proud to welcome members of the Texas State Legislature who are here today at the State House. We just had a meeting to listen to them, to hear from them about what it is that is happening in Texas, how wrong it is, what is happening to their constituents and to voters in Texas, and to also talk about what this means for voters around the country, including here in Massachusetts, all of whom, all Americans, impacted by an attempt at a power grab by Donald Trump, Governor Greg Abbott, and Attorney General Paxton. These folks, and today I pledge my support to them. I appreciate so much their willingness to stand up and to stand forward on behalf not just of the great people of Texas, but of all Americans in what is a stand for free and fair elections in this country and a stand for fair representation. They are standing up to protect their constituents and the integrity of their state's congressional elections, but they're doing more than that. They're also standing up for a system of free and fair elections across the United States. I stand with them, and I know the vast majority of people in Massachusetts stand with them. As governor of Massachusetts, every day I am focused on the lives of people in Massachusetts, whether that's cutting taxes, lowering costs for housing, creating jobs. What's happening in Texas matters to the people of Massachusetts, and it matters to people all over this country. If we don't have a fair election system in this country, that impacts, that hurts all Americans. We've seen the impact in Massachusetts of Donald Trump's cuts to Medicaid and anti-hunger programs, and the way his tariff tax has raised costs for everyone. This is, to be really clear about it, a partisan, craven, political power grab attempt by the President of the United States, Governor Greg Abbott, and AG Paxton. That's what this is. Quite simple. And it's done to further an agenda that's about protecting them and their power and the president's perception of power. It's outrageous, and it impacts all of us across this country. They're doing it by threat, by bullying people, by attempting to intimidate people, by attempting to invoke the criminal justice process to further their aim and their outcome. And honestly, this is what everybody hates about politics, and we're not standing for it. Elections and the election process should be free and fair. It should be representative. It should be done the way that our founders designed this a long, long time ago. And I think in Massachusetts, we know something about this. It was John Adams that wrote the Massachusetts Constitution, which became the model for the United States Constitution. And in a place where we welcome these good men and women from the great state of Texas to the Commonwealth, on this, the year of the 250th anniversary of Massachusetts and the birth of this nation, I just want to underscore what is going on here, what is happening in real time. This is an attempt to grab power, to change the rules, to determine a certain outcome. It has nothing to do with law. It is antithetical to law. It is antithetical to American democracy, and is antithetical to the functioning of American government, local, state, and federal, that we have known since the very beginning. That's what's going on here. And not only is it taking away a voice from, stealing the voice from Texas voters, it's stealing the voice and the vote, possibly, from voters around this country, from all Americans. And on top of that, all Americans are going to be impacted by what the next Congress looks like. The Constitution is so important. It's so important that every elected official in America swears an oath to uphold it. No matter what your party, no matter what your politics, democracy matters, free and fair elections matter. And it is on each of us, from wherever we are, to fight for that, to preserve that, to protect that fundamental truth of this great country. That is what these Texas legislators are doing. They've taken it upon themselves to be clear with the American public about what is happening. By leaving Texas, their beloved state and districts and constituents, they're only leaving in terms of physical presence. They're not leaving because they are fighting for them just as hard right here from Boston today as they are in states around this country. They are fighting for Texans. They are fighting for Americans. They are fighting for our democracy. They are fighting for all of us. So I applaud their courage. I appreciate and welcome them to Massachusetts in the State House. And I am both proud and honored to stand with them today. I now invite Secretary Galvin to the podium.